Measure the length of the elastic that you require for the waistband. There is a guide in your instruction sheets. When you've done that, cut it, and we're going to use a pin and we're going to thread it through the space that you left earlier for the elastic. We can thread it through there, we can push it all the way through using the pin, so that you don't lose the end of the elastic inside the waistband. Pin it to the shorts until the other end is through. Once your elastic is through, take off the pin and pull them both together so you have a reasonable length, so you can overlap them, ready for stitching them together using the sewing machine. I have my elastic pinned ready to go to the sewing machine, so I've overlapped it either end. It's just about 2 or 3 centimetres, ready to be stitched. A square with a cross in the middle if possible. Elastic stitched together, square with a cross in the centre as best you can, and then we're ready to pull that into your waistband. All we have to do now is hand stitch this seam together using a ladder stitch, which you will see in the next video. Just the cuffs to go. Cuffs are the same as the waistband. We measure round in exactly the same way at the bottom, except when we make a seam, we don't have to leave any space for elastic. So we measure round our bottom of our short, starting with our seam measurement first, our 1 centimetre. We pin it to the inside leg seam, measure all the way around, add another centimetre on, stitch that together, fold up, press with the iron, exactly the same as the waistband, and then we attach it to the shorts. The seam on the cuff matches up with the inside leg seam. It gets stitched. You check with the teacher before you overlock. The most important part when attaching the cuff is to make sure all edges are even. This is where the problems lie, and students in the past have had to regularly unpick this part of the work, especially the inside leg seam. So be careful when you're doing the cuffs.